Hey guys, no. Everyone is saying hey guys, so let me just say hi. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for coming. This is my first video, and I'm gonna just show you a basic live stream setup. Basic live stream setup, for all those guys who want to start live streaming, or you have a passion or something you've been thinking of doing. Okay, so I provide quite a bit of support, and some of my friends are like, okay, why don't you show us how this is done, and so I say, okay, my first video on YouTube for educational purposes only is gonna be on live stream support, what I use or what you can use as a person, and how it's done at the end of the day. Okay, so let's get straight to it. For live stream, you're gonna use quite a bit of equipment, but I usually tell guys it's important to have the best. All I'm saying is you need a laptop, you need internet, good internet connection. I'm not gonna vouch for anyone here, but yeah, Safaricom, it's good. Yeah, I use it a bit. So you're gonna need good internet connection, guys. So you need a laptop, you need good internet connection, you need a camera. Okay, it could be a DSLR. This is a DSLR. Okay, so DSLR, digital single reflex lens camera. I'm not gonna get into that now because it's a bit technical, and you wanna learn as fast as you can. So let's go again. You need a laptop, you need good internet, you need a camera, you need a live stream equipment, which now could be an encoder, and then you need the software for live stream. Okay, and definitely you need the knowledge on how to go about this. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna show you guys a bit of what's in the market and what you can use as a person. So a laptop, good enough for a computer. It could be a Core i3, Core i5, Core i7. A computer with a good processor is good. I'm a tech guy, so I prefer Core i7, good processor, maybe 8 GB RAM. But that's just me, but definitely all I'm saying is you need something good enough that can run quite smooth when you're doing your videos, because you don't want to end up having a computer that's gonna crash. But when it comes to computers, man, I'm just a Windows fan, and it's because of the many things you can do. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so let me start with the camera. Okay, so the camera that I'm using to shoot myself right now, this one, it's a Canon XA11 HD camera. Still in the market. This should go for around 100,000 Kenya shillings. So it's more of it's beginner, but more sort of like you're trying to get pro, you know what I mean, into videography. It's a good camera because you have your audio inputs, and you can use it to shoot. Really good camera. Okay, yeah, so that's all about the XA11 Canon. I prefer that camera. It's a good video camera for beginners, so it will be a good one for you to start your vlogging or live streaming and things like that. Okay, and now this is a Nikon D3400. Okay, so this is a still camera and a video camera that you can use as well. I know most of the people who are in photography just have a DSLR camera. The good thing is that you can also use this for live streaming if this is all you have and it's on a budget. So what are you really looking at when you're going to buy a camera for live stream? If it's a DSLR, the fact that it has a HDMI port, for those of you who use cameras, you know where the ports are. Yeah, so this is a mini HDMI output. So this camera, it means that, okay, you are able to transmit the signal to an encoder or to another device. Okay, so that's what you look at. So it's all about your preference, but I know sometimes it's about cost, so it all depends on what you have. Okay, then we're gonna move to, so we talked about the laptop, we've talked about the camera that you want to use. If you have any question on the camera that you have or what you're thinking of getting, you can get in touch. But I want to move now to the encoder. Okay, I'm gonna show you 3 encoders that I've used when I started shooting and doing live stream. Okay, so the first one actually that I started using was this encoder right here. This is a USB to HDMI. encoder. Okay, so we all know, you know, when you're just starting to do something and you are not having a really good budget, then you buy some fake things. I didn't mean fake, but low quality. Okay, but I mean, let's be honest, you know, some things are just not right. So this, you can get it in the market for, let's say, $100. Okay, it's a USB to HDMI. So the good thing about it is that it's USB to HDMI. So it means that, you know, whether you're using a Mac or a Windows computer, it goes on pretty well. But the quality is not good quality. If you're someone that wants something clear for your live streaming and the audio quality, it's not a good one. So this is what I started with. You can get it in town in CBD for around that price. Okay, yeah. And then this is the second one that I've used as well. This is the Ultra Studio Mini Recorder. So it's actually a HDMI to Thunderbolt. Okay, so the Thunderbolt is here. Okay, and this is a HDMI. So from your camera, comes through as an HDMI. Then the Thunderbolt goes into your Mac. Okay, so if you're using, definitely because of Thunderbolt, you're gonna use a Mac machine. Okay, so that's one of the limitations that I was like, you know, I don't have to continue using it because of that limitation. Okay, so I use a Windows machine and I want something more robust for using for live. Yeah, and this is the Atem Mini Pro. Okay, so it was a gradual improvement, and now this is what I use. It's much more robust. So the Atem Mini Pro comes with four HDMI inputs, as you can see. I hope you guys can see. So it comes with 4 HDMI inputs, and then there's an HDMI out. This is for preview. You know, you can use it for preview. And then now there's the USB out, which you're using to transmit now the video signal from the inputs to your computer and then to live stream. Okay, and then we have the Ethernet port. As you can see, this also comes with an Ethernet port. So I can talk about this more in another video, but basically you can connect your internet right into this device so that you can operate it through the network and also just do live streaming. So that's the other good thing with this. So the Atem comes with it's not just a live streaming gadget, but it's also a switcher, so you have 2 in 1. So for a beginner, if you could invest in this, it's pretty good, because then you'd be able to do your, you know, your shoots. You know, let's say you have 4 cameras or 4 inputs that you want to put here. This would be a really good way to begin doing your shootings, and the quality is really good. Yeah, so it doesn't compromise on quality. So this is what I'd encourage someone to get. So this was bought locally as well. This goes for around 100,000 Kenya shillings. That's inclusive of tax. So you should get it for maybe 70,000 or 80,000. But because Atem has upgraded there's now the Atem Mini, there's the Extreme, which now they've upgraded to. So most people are running to it because it has more inputs and things like that. This is still something that you need to use. Okay, and then for the software, the good thing with the Atem, it comes with the software that you use to control the device and the inputs that are coming in. So if you buy it, they're gonna show you how to download the software so that you can use. I'm thinking, what else would you like to know about live streaming? Please drop your questions. You know, this is my number down here. On my next video, I'm gonna do a live setup on how all this is done, but it's pretty much easy. Okay, so let me do a demonstration. Okay, so your decoder, or encoder, sorry, is on power. Your laptop is set. You have your Wi-Fi. Very simple. Okay, so because most cameras come with an HDMI mini output, you're gonna need to buy an HDMI mini to HDMI cable. Okay, when you're going pro, there are cameras that have even an SDI output. Okay, but we're gonna talk about them later. Now we are talking basic. You know, you're just maybe from college or you have some money you've been saving and you want to start doing your vlogging, live stream, you want to have your online TV channel, get a nice camera on a budget that has an HDMI mini output, connect to your camera, then the HDMI goes into your encoder. So depending on what you're using, if you're using the Ultra Studio Mini recorder, it's gonna go into the HDMI, and then you're gonna need a Thunderbolt cable to move from here to your laptop. But I'm gonna emphasize more on this ATEM Mini because it works with pretty much all computers. So your HDMI input will come to, let's say if it's input 1, it's gonna go like that. Then if you have other inputs, you insert them there. So these buttons are for the input. So if you want to switch on the different scenes or the cameras, you're gonna switch with this. Okay, then if you want to fade anything, when you want to turn off audio, because there are also audio here, you do that. Okay, then the output, as I told you, the ATEM Mini has 2 outputs. So one is an HDMI out. Usually I use it for preview. Okay, but the USB-C out, this is what carries the video to the laptop. Okay, then you're gonna use softwares like, I use vMix. So there's vMix, there's OBS, there's a number of softwares that people use for live streaming. So if you're a beginner, check out OBS. You can also check out vMix. I like vMix because of it's, I find it robust, and there's a lot of cool things that I try to use it for. So OBS and vMix, if you're a beginner, try those and you're good to go. So in the next video, I'm gonna show you now how to put your settings, okay, and push your content to YouTube, Facebook, and other channels that you have. Okay, so thanks for coming by. Thanks for, please subscribe. There's nothing wrong about being a beginner. There's nothing wrong about having basic equipment. We all start from somewhere. Okay, so if you have any questions or you want to know where did you get this, where did you buy this, who recommended you, I'm gonna be so happy to share this knowledge. Okay, so see you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you.